Why, hello there, and welcome to Halo Reach. Yes, hello, and welcome to a new chapter in my commentary expeditions, if you will. This is my first game of Halo Reach. I'm gonna commentate on. I've already got a reasonable handful of games which I could use, but decided to go for this one because it's quite interesting because I actually didn't intend to, but I seem to only use the pistol to pretty much get almost all of my kills, apart from maybe once or twice when I had to use the assault rifle for whatever reason. But yeah, this is a game on sword base. I do reasonably well in it, and thought it was pretty entertaining actually. And I suppose I should start by saying some opinions on Halo Reach, which are pretty much all positive in terms of multiplayer, especially as well. Other aspects such as, you know, the campaign, Forge, theatre, I could leave them for another video I suppose, but yeah, I've been very impressed so far by the multiplayer. A few tweaks maybe needed here and there in certain places, but overall very happy with it. This actually is my favourite map and was also in the beta, the sword base currently. You're watching this one because I don't know why I like it so much. I think it's because it's aesthetically and visually pleasing. And there we go with the pistol there. It's very visually pleasing, and I don't know if this may just be something for me I do, or something that happens to me. But when I'm on a map that is visually pleasing to look at, I majority of the time will perform better. I don't know why. I think it's just because it brings more of a positive play style. You know, or your concentration might be better, or something like that. I'm not exactly sure why, as I say, but yeah, sword base, a very visually pleasing map to look at, and it's a lot of fun to play. And this guy with Commando Pro here, well, I get an assist at least, and that's quite an interesting thing because usually on previous Halos, the only time you really got a medal was when you got the kill, and it's actually quite weird and strange trying to adapt to a new way of seeing things. You know, that you can get an assist medal now, and usually when you look in the right corner of the screen, you see the medal, you automatically think, yes, I have a kill. That's not the case anymore. very weird. This pistol, while we're on the topic, initially did feel different from the beta, and I think I did get kinda lucky in this game because the pistol is, I feel it's a bit more difficult to control, and as well at the very start of the game I was crying out, you know, I was thinking, why? I'm sure that there's less bullets in one magazine now, but no, I don't think that's the case. I don't think it is anyway. It just seems to be lacking just that one extra bullet for now. I don't know if that's, or maybe I've just got a bad shot, because I think if you miss one bullet, you know, if you're loading into a guy and you miss one shot, you're not going to get the kill unless you pull out another weapon. So that is kind of annoying, but that's what the pistol's about. You've got to be deadly accurate, and let's be honest, what's the point in moaning? It's better than a Halo 3 pistol anyway. Got no right to moan. So yeah, just to let you know, I do I'll spoil it for you because there's just no point in me going on. I get 14 kills, 4 assists and 4 deaths, and that's why at the time it felt like a pretty good game, and I thought, hey, I can use this maybe for a commentary. So yeah, I went for it. This guy with the sword, he goes on a banana turn a bit. I actually just let him just get the kills, to be honest, because I just see him just go crazy with his commando lunge sword. Although the assault rifle, I will say, is a much more pleasurable, not in that sense obviously, but a much more just a nicer gun to use than the Halo 3 edition. But this is an interesting gun. This I actually don't know the name. I have not got the name of this gun, which is surprising yet. And it looks to me as if it's the new brute shot, like the replacement for the brute shot. And here goes the guy with his sword. Very nice triple. I didn't even bother shooting at that guy. I knew we'd get him. But yeah, as I was saying, the this new it appeared in the campaign anyway as an elite brute shot, if you will. I was very thankful that the brute shot was gone, and they replaced it with something which seemed more balanced and rounded, which was the grenade launcher. That's what it seemed to appear it to be anyway. But no, this new weapon's come back. I don't know what it is. I actually will get the name. I'll probably put it in like an annotation or something. But yeah, I remember in the campaign it startled me because it appeared to take a shitload of damage off you, and then when you fired it against elites, it did nothing. So yeah, but I was kind of disappointed to see that come back. But what can you do? And there's a great example of pistol. If you miss one shot, you've had it. There's no and if they've got their shot reasonably spot on, you're probably going to die, unfortunately. So I think to get those fancy kills with the pistol, I'd say it's worth the risk. I mean, it's just such a nice gun to use as well. I mean, especially for, you know, just nostalgic reasons. For, you know, it's Halo Combat Evolved pistol, pretty much. And it's always great to use. Unfortunately, I can't say that I am a big fan of many of the maps on Halo Reach so far. I think I'm not a fan of big maps. I think that's the main problem. And when you look at big maps such as well, Forge World, Hemorrhage, for example, the remake of Blood Gulch, I'm not a fan of big maps. Never was a fan of Valhalla, which was essentially Blood Gulch. So I'm not really a fan of it, although I do have a gameplay on that. It's kind of boring, so I may sort of divide it up into like a highlight reel. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of many of the maps. Ivory Tower, or Reflection as it's come to be known now, I'm not a fan of that either. I do actually have another game planet, which it's so bad, it's funny. Really, I'm going to have to show you it, and I can't upload it as like a serious commentary. I've got to almost sort of spoof it. I have to do a spoof commentary. I'm looking forward to doing that. But yeah, as I was saying, the maps, Countdown I think is a pretty good map. So it depends, I say, what game type. Sword Base I really like. Just I think it not only is it visually nice. I think I'm not a fan of maps that seem to have. I'm not a fan of many things, am I? I'm not a fan of maps with different floors that are very difficult to access. And you know, apart from the lifts, the green lifts in the corners, it is quite difficult to access sometimes. But no, this one works. So I'm thankful for that. Some of the custom-made Forge World maps, that's a failed grenade. Some of the custom Forge World maps were a bit iffy on at the moment. The cage is pretty good. Not a fan of Paradiso at all. Far too big for my liking. And what else is there? Yeah. What's the other one called? I've forgotten. But the majority of the Forge World maps I'm not a fan of. But I am a fan of Sword Base, and I think that's what mattered here. Final score of 14, 4 and 4. I hope you enjoyed this. There is many more Reach commentaries to come. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.